Hi, I wanted to come in today and talk to you about something that I've been seeing in my group over on Facebook a little bit, or a lot actually, because I've just come back online after having my own sort of respite from Facebook and online activity. And I just really felt actually since, late last year to just go offline and just, get back to myself, get back home to myself and really, and it does actually really help not having, not seeing what everyone else is doing out there in the say business world or seeing what everyone else is doing out there and just really tune into what you want to do and what you are here to do and what you actually love to do and how you love to give it, right? Because often, especially if you're a coach or you're in business, you're a female entrepreneur, something like that, you see what other people are doing and you feel like you have to follow it. You feel like you have to, or this is the way to do something, or they're doing it like that, so I need to use that language to describe what I'm doing. And then obviously everyone's using the same words and it's not individuated, it's not really coming from who they are, it's not really coming from their soul. But the point is, I went into my Facebook group and I've had so many people say they've had really tough experiences in the last few months, and lately. And the truth is, I've had my own sort of like experience as well. And I think so many people are doing this at the moment. We've got Jupiter gone into Scorpio. I think it was last October, November time. So it's a lot of endings are happening, right? Because Scorpio is death and rebirth, right? And I feel like I've had my own rebirth, right? But so I just wanted to say something on that because for me, although the darkness can be really painful, I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, so I don't mind it so much, let's say. And I just want to really speak on that topic to people that might want to hear this, is that there's always beauty in the darkness. You can always find beauty. So whatever you're going through or have been through, look for the gems of wisdom, look for what was the lesson, what brought you to that situation, what brought you to that ending, what is it about yourself you can learn, because ultimately life is happening for you. Whatever's happened, whatever decision you've made, person, place, thing, or whatever it might be that you've lost or that's moved out of your life, what is it that is a lesson for you? Is it something you need to know about yourself? Is it something that you can take into the future with you? Is it something about your personality self, something from your past that you need to heal? Is it a limiting belief you have around something? What is it that you need to learn? Because by looking at that, you're getting everything you can out of that experience that you've had, no matter how, like, we often, like, term things good or bad. And it's like, well, are they really good or bad? And you might have heard that story, and I'll give it to you one day, about, it goes along the lines of, the people came and the farmer's son had an accident, fell off his horse, and broke his leg, and everyone was saying, wow, that's, you're so unlucky, that's such a bad thing. And the farmer was like, is that so? And then the next day, the people came, to take all these kids away to like fight the war. And then they were like to the farmers, "Oh my God, you're so lucky they didn't take your son because it's a broken leg. Oh my God, you're so lucky." And he's like, "Is that so?" And it just keeps going on like this. So what I'm saying is, you never know what's for you. It might look bad on the surface, and we label things as bad, but it doesn't necessarily mean they are. And I believe in having gratitude for anything. And if you can get into a place of gratitude for the experience that you've just had, whatever it is that you've either left behind or someone's left you behind, or an experience that you've had to let go of, or a thing, or a job or a career or whatever it might be, right? Have gratitude and find gratitude no matter how much you might be in anger or pain or any of those kind of emotions, right? Look for the gratitude in it, because by doing that you move yourself into a state of appreciation of life and a real belief and presence with the truth that life is actually happening for us. And you start to see life as this big journey, and instead of like wallowing in the pain or wallowing in the past or wallowing in all kinds of hurt or anger or bitterness or whatever it might be, or resentment, right? We can let go of that, because you don't need to hang on to that. You're only hurting yourself by hanging on to any form of negative, a belief or any form of negative like feeling or anything about those things. And the truth is, like, there's a place for grieving and there's a place for being upset with something or someone or whatever it might be. But it's also moving through that and allowing the emotions to come through you, so you're not blocking them, so they can just move, because emotions move and feelings move, and it's allowing them to move. So yes, allow yourself to have the feelings, but don't get stuck in them and don't wallow in them. And just changing your perspective on what it is that's actually happened to you or has been happening in your life can really help you with that, by just focusing on how can I get into gratitude around this situation or this thing that I've lost. So I hope that helps you in some way. I'd love to hear your comments below if you're watching this and it's helped you at all, or just what do you think of it, like, has something happened in your life and what's going on for you and all that kind of good stuff. And I'll speak to you again really soon. Bye bye.